What's up, everybody? It's Tom. I have a video today. Yeah, now, I saw Infinity War yesterday. I never had to start videos when I want to talk about things, so I just jump into it. And as you can see, get a little right there. Stays focused. That guy. I'm breaking out because I'm so stressed about keeping these spoilers from you. So this is gonna be spoiler free, best I can, and I won't. There'll be like stupid mundane things like that you see in trailers. Like obviously everyone knows Captain America's in the movie. That's not a spoiler. Stuff like that I'll be mentioning, but spoilers that I deem like spoilers. We'll get to that though. Let's just talk about the movie in general first, right? It's great. It genuinely. I'm being very, just genuine. Go see the movie. If you've never seen a Marvel movie, go see the movie. If you've seen all the Marvel movies, you're going to see the movie anyway. If you're on the fence for whatever fucking reason because you're retarded, go see the movie. It's nonstop. So definitely go to the bathroom beforehand. I was making sure I was watching my intake of fluids and food all day. I was going to get Chipotle, but I was worried what if it's once in a while my body can't handle it for whatever reason because I'm too white. Just goes right through me. Cannot happen in the theater. Had to get Chick-fil-A. And I just ate chicken and fries. So, and I made sure to watch my intake of fluids because I didn't want to have to pee during the movie. And you can't. You cannot leave the theater once the movie starts because it's nonstop. And there are justifiable scenes in most movies where if I miss it, am I really gonna? Is it worth it? In this one, I would say do not leave the theater once it starts if you want the whole story. Because you need to be there the whole time if you want the whole story. Wow, this is going on 2 minutes already. Wow, that was weird. A lot of what I've read from other reviews, because I can't come up with my own review, obviously, but it's not something that I necessarily agree with as a bad thing about the movie, is that there are a lot of characters and it's overcrowded. If you have that complaint about this movie, you don't know what movie you went to go see, is my opinion. You can have that complaint about movies. That's fine. Not this one, I don't think. I don't think that's a justifiable complaint about this movie. But only because it doesn't take away from what's happening. And I want to say something, but I'm not going to. I want to say something about why and the nature of the plot. So, I'm not going to though. The nature of the plot, I don't think all the characters, all the heroes that we know are in it, that doesn't take away from the movie for me, personally. I don't think it should, for anyone. Again, because you know what movie you're going to see. We're moving on. Alright. You're going to see people throwing around a lot of words like awesome, epic, and fantastic. Those are, I would say, those words are being used genuinely. Unlike the word literally, where we don't know how to use it anymore. Those words are being used correctly in this sense because it seems like an impossible task to be able to make a movie that's good. It shouldn't. It's not possible. It just shouldn't have been possible, and it's done really well. And I don't know how, and I know that my life will never amount to anything that is anything because of this movie. That doesn't make sense. My life sucked because this movie came out because all I want to do is think about it and watch it again, and I can't. I have a lot of homework I have to do, but I can't focus on it because the movie it's just in my head. So anyway, what else about the movie, Tom? I mean, we could talk a little bit about it, right? And I'll steer clear of spoilers for sure. Well, let's see. Anything else I want to say about before talking about the specifics of it? We'll go through thumbs up. Action was great. Plot was great. Thanos is great. I know it's Thanos. I couldn't keep it together for the whole time. I was going to say Thanos. Character interactions are great. There's quite a bit of comedy. Oh, I remember. One thing I wanted to say. One thing that, and this is unlike many other Marvel movies, at least it didn't feel this. I've never felt this way about a Marvel movie where, while I was watching it, this is it's not a spoiler about specific things that happened, but this is more of the tone of the movie. So if you don't want that for whatever reason, you can skip this part or just don't watch the rest of it. I guess I don't know. I would say there's a certain brutality to the entire movie where they're pushing that PG-13 rating in a lot of scenes. Not a lot, a few. But they're pushing it, in my opinion. Again, and it's not even like the words that, like, obviously for too many curse words, you can't be a PG-13 movie. They don't throw around too many curse words at all. I would say that's normal. The amount that they use is normal for a Marvel movie in this case. For a PG-13 movie in this case, really. But the brutality of some of the scenes, it's action scenes is obviously what I'm talking about, is just, it doesn't feel like your normal campy, like in the Avengers, there's a lot of killing with, the aliens coming, they kill a lot of aliens, but there's like another level here. I'm going to leave it at that. It's not as campy, I would say, as the Avengers was. Maybe that's just because Cap's costume is different, but anyway, let's talk about some stuff I mentioned that I liked. Character interactions. I want to talk about character interactions. Now, I'm going to say what characters interact. That's not a spoiler to me. Alright? So if I say, like, Star-Lord and Captain America, they were great together. Like, they played off each other so well. Like, incredibly well. It was... Because they're both kind of like a lot of people were predicting this was going to happen. They're both like a fish out of water kind of thing. Like, they both missed out on a lot of pop culture references. Right? So Captain America's... He's not even giving a helping hand. They're just... The talks that they're having are great. Right? And they play off each other really well because, Cap's a serious guy, especially in this situation. Super serious, but Star-Lord never the serious man. And it's even more so than Cap and Stark play off each other. Because Stark, well, he is Quip Master General. He does take things seriously. He's a very smart man. A genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. I think I had to say that in this, otherwise it's not a real Infinity War review. Avengers review, I mean. But yeah, Cap and Star-Lord play off each other really well. Who else? Who else did I want to say? On the flip side though, it's people that they don't play off each other really well on purpose though. It's like, how it was written to be. Iron Man and Rocket, you would think that they should, because they both really work well with their hands. Rocket's the gadget guy for the Guardians. Stark is himself. They don't play. They don't get along at all. So it's kind of like let die if you had any hopes and dreams that they would make some cool stuff together. The two of them never meet with Shuri, I believe her name is, Black Panther's sister, and she's like the gadget girl. The three of them together would be really cool, but I don't think that's gonna. I think they avoided that, and it's not gonna happen. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Maybe they don't want that. I keep looking at the screen to make sure I'm focused because this camera's trouble. Wow, we're going for a while. I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah, those character interactions are great. Who else did I want to mention? There was one other. I thought about this beforehand for sure. We'll swing back around. I don't see me mentioning these character interactions as spoilers. It's kind of like, like I say that we see Bucky's new arm. All right, that's not a spoiler. Everyone knows Bucky has a new arm. Like you saw Civil War, it got destroyed, and now he has a new arm. And we get to see what it does. It's Wakandan, so it has really cool features. You get to see it. I won't tell you what they are, but you get to see what it does, and it's useful. It's very cool, very useful. So that's not a spoiler. It's like how if I say like Iron Man's death is really sad. That's not a spoiler either, because of course it's gonna be sad. Like if you don't think it's gonna be sad, it's stupid. Super stupid. It's really great to see everyone come together. That's kind of going back to the character interactions. All of them coming together is great in the end. Spider-Man, breakout again. Like he was fantastic in Civil War. In Spider-Man: Homecoming, I think he was the main character. He was great in that. That's a joke, obviously. He's a fucking main character. Retarded. I don't know why I made that joke. I felt like Colin for a second there. Love you, Colin. That's gay. See, I don't want to cut any of this out either. I just want to keep talking. So I'm going to leave that in, I guess. You might not even make it this far in the video. Colin, if you made it this far in the video, comment below that you did. Sean, don't give him any hints, okay? Now, what was I talking about? Oh, when they all come together, it's really great. I don't know what I was saying. I'm not editing this video because I'm just going to upload it. So we're going to keep going. Yes, so the ending. Ending's great. I'm not going to say what it was, but we're talking about Spider-Man. Yeah, he's breakout, and obviously they set him up to, take the mantle of someone. I'm not going to mention who, so that's fine. I remember one other thing I want to talk about, the Guardians in this movie, because they're the Guardians in mission with the Avengers. I talked a little bit about it already with Star-Lord and Cap and Rocket and Iron Man, and you have to remember that they kind of are the link for the Avengers to Thanos, besides the original Avengers with the Battle of New York, because Thanos was in Guardians 1, and Gamora's his daughter, is what we learned in Guardians 1. And so you're never really asking yourself, who is Gamora? It's because I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? You never ask why she's there, at all. You never do. Because she plays a pretty integral role in it, being Thanos' daughter. She's the link to the Guardians, and then, based on everything else, the Guardians are the link to the Avengers, and the Avengers are already linked to Thanos. It's like a triangle, I guess. So, yeah. Thor is fantastic in this movie. Picks right up where Ragnarok left off. Him and Loki work together great, the whole time. They have a really good duo against Thanos. They're a force to be reckoned with. Every time they fight together in this movie. It's really nice that Loki finally uses a lot of his tricks. He's the god of mischief, right? And he usually just, once in a while, he's used the fake dead things a few times. That's it. That's all we ever see him do in the past. And in this one, he uses actual tricks while he's fighting people, and against Thanos. And that's a big part of this movie, is when they're fighting Thanos, they have to keep him off balance, because he's all about balance. That's he wants to bring balance to the universe. He said that in the trailer, so I don't think that's a spoiler. Again, Bucky's arm kind of thing. Let's see. Falcon has a beard. Look out for it, I guess. There are some really good Easter eggs in this movie. In particular, there's a pretty big Arrested Development one. So, yeah. Look out for that during the movie. I only knew it was in there because in the credits, they have to put that. They had to put that it was in there, essentially, because they don't own the rights to the thing that was in it. So that's all I'll say about that. Don't ever spoil that. Very good some great Easter eggs. Stan Lee's cameo is great as always. Cameos in this movie are fantastic. I think that's all I want to talk about. Definitely go see this movie. I'm gonna see it again, at least one more time, maybe 2 more times. It's very good, very well done, great movie. I didn't talk about Doctor Strange. He's in it the whole time though, so it's not like I'm not. Most of the characters are in it the whole time. So that's that. I'll tell you who's not in it the whole time. No, I won't. I'm not gonna do that. That's a spoiler if I do that. So yeah. That was it. Avengers Infinity War. I'm not gonna give it a number rating, but if I had to, I would, and I'm gonna do that right now. 9 out of 10. What a progression there, huh? Yeah. Where are we at? 14:20. We're gonna go to 15 minutes. So I got 40 seconds to talk about something. I don't have anything to talk about. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie. Don't spoil anything for anyone. I won't be watching your comments though, so feel free to spoil everything for everyone. Oh, I know what I wanted to say in these last 20 seconds. Of everything I just said, only 2 things in the entire video are actually from the movie. That's it. So, figure out what those are and get back to me. Adios.